Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. So when it comes to electric vehicles, obviously the maintenance cost to repair it is pretty low when it comes to things like, tire or, because you don't do any oil changes. As long as you rotate your tires, they're supposed to last a really long time. But for me, I did not rotate my tires enough, so I had to replace the two front tires, and then so I'm gonna replace the rear ones as well too. And I think the car had like 40,000 miles, but it was mainly just highway because I was driving long distance before, commuting far away. But now that I'm not, it's not getting a lot of wear and tear when it comes to like you know maintenance on any other EV. By the way, I have the Ioniq 5 if anybody's interested. But today we're going to be talking about the long-term cost of repairing. We're talking about Tesla, and it costs about $18,000 for this particular person that has to get their battery replaced. And unfortunately, the thing that sucks is there isn't a lot of third-party repairs that you can go to, or other shops that are able to refurbish any batteries specifically for Tesla. So they're the only ones that does that. So anyway, let's go ahead and cover the article. So here we go. But some of these another thing that the articles, like not everything that's written just because it's published by certain automotive journalisms doesn't mean it's it's you just I take these articles with face value, and I do add my own opinion to it. But just giving you kind of like a context, it does matter how you charge the car. That does come into effect. When you're charging it, when you're fast charging it, it's not really good for the battery, especially for the long term of the battery. You want to do, the level 2s or whatever. Those are usually the ones you want to be charging your vehicles. The supercharger and all those other ones are there for strictly, well, they want you to use that when you're traveling, like when you're going from like one state to another state. That's when you're supposed to use the supercharger. And you never want to charge to 100%. You always want to charge your vehicle to about 80%, which I do. I charge my EV 80% all the time. So this is a 2020, 2020. I don't know why I keep saying 2020, and I said it twice. 2015 Model S had 163,000 miles, was 4 months out of warranty when the owner was presented with a scary invoice. And unfortunately, since there is no other company that refurbishes batteries for this particular vehicle, the only ones that I know kind of is the other shop, Rich Rebuilds. He's the only shop that I know could kind of like help him out. And I've seen Rich Rebuilds help several other people with their Teslas, especially when it comes to their battery problems. Like there was one guy that had it was just a simple fix that Rich Rebuilds was able to fix that issue for him, like super simple. And Tesla was asking a shit ton of money to just replace the whole battery, which was crazy, because I think he hit some sort of hazard on the road or something like that. So the cost to replace anything on these vehicles are extremely high because it's run by one company. No other company can make parts for it. That's yeah. It says range from 20 fixed his Model S loss of driving range from 270 to 215 miles, revealing that the cost of the fix came to a scary 19,346. Honestly, I would live with it. I would live with losing that amount of range, or the other option is you can always just sell it. Sell it to the next person. But that's what, 7 years? 7 years, that's pretty good. So his warranty just expired. And then he was telling people that they better save up the money that they're saving from refueling their vehicles to save for that extremely high cost. Let me see how much it is for Honda Ioniq 5 battery replacement cost. Let's see if it's anywhere close to that. Okay, so according to this page that I'm in right now, Hyundai Ioniq 5 battery pack replacement cost. The 77.4 kilowatt pack made up of 32 modules estimates a replacement battery for Hyundai Ioniq 5 would cost 12,000 and the real price to be closer to 15,000. So that's not bad, but 15,000 in, I want to say, if it lasts me about 7 years, that's not bad. That's like purchasing another car in 7 years. So that's a good trade-off in my opinion. If the car lasts even 10 years and the battery is still, I mean, over time, obviously it degrades over time. If it lasts me 10 years or so, it's a pretty good deal, man. I can just buy another battery for about, $15,000 and put it in, and then I'm good for another 10, 20 years. Hey, that's not bad at all. But comparing to gasoline vehicle, your car will still be running 10, 20 years as long as you take care of it, maintenance, but all that stuff adds up over time. But yeah, so I like this website. It does give you different information here as well too, like a replacement for the ID4, well over 20,000. Oof, wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. The Kona, $10,000 to $12,000. Sheesh. I think the Mustang has the cheapest one. The Mach-E also seems to be constructed to allow modules to be replaced individually, and the pricing for each battery module is closer to $5,000 to $6,000. But how many module is there? And then F-150 Lightning, 4,000 to 5,000. And then BMW i4, 13,000 to 15,000. Oof. Nissan Reef costs anywhere from 35, depending if you have like the older models or the newer ones. Chevy Bolt battery replacement is estimated at 16,000. Oof. Obviously, we know the Model S is about 19,000 that they're asking from Tesla, and it can only be done at Tesla service stations. So that's one of the things that kind of sucks. Like Tesla has a monopoly on that when it comes to repairing their vehicles. They're not just gonna ship the battery to another company or any other service stations to change it for them. So anyway, that's the article. Let me know what you guys think, and don't come for me, okay? We do understand that fast charging plays a role, so I don't really know if this person charged the shit out of his vehicle, but 7 years, it's still getting charged. You're getting 215-mile range. You just have to adjust the places you're gonna go. And it's weird too that it happens right after the warranty ends. That's freaky. Kind of like the same thing with our phones, how like the phone starts fucking up when the new phones come out. Like the iPhone 15 just came out, so your iPhone 13, 14 starts fucking up once the new one comes out. Same thing with Galaxies. Like I noticed that my Samsung phone starts like not being as fast or not as smooth like how it was before when the new model is like just coming out, which is crazy. There's some sort of conspiracy theory there. Maybe they're putting something in the back end to make it slower, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Tesla decided to lock your battery with a software update. You would never know. I've seen some shit, that they've done in the past. So, you can't take that out. But anyway, that's hearsay. So, don't get up all on me, you Tesla fans. I love y'all. I love Tesla, the company. I just wish they would improve their quality and put a screen right in front of me for the Model Y and the Model 3. I think that would have been, that would have sold me, besides their shitty quality. But then again, the repair costs are astronomical. So yeah, I'm good. I'm very good. As anyways, like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. If not, it is what it is. Have a good one.